Alright, so let's take a look how to use this neat corporate slideshow for DaVinci Resolve. So once you download this template, it should get the zip file. Then just unzip the zip file and you will get this folder over here. Now if you open up this folder, you will find these subfolders inside it. Now this is the project file which you need to import in DaVinci Resolve. And after that you will find this font link. Now this is very important. Install the font first. Okay, so first copy this font link to your browser, download and install it, and then install the template and open up the template. Otherwise, if you don't install the font, this project might not work properly. You can change the font later if you want, but you have to install the font first before you open up the project file. Now let's see how to import them in DaVinci Resolve. Make sure you have DaVinci Resolve 2017 or above. Below version will not work. And then just go to this home section, and here just right click on any blank space and click on this restore project archive. Don't click on this import project. Click on this restore project archive and then just navigate to your download folder, open up that, open up the project file and select the .dr file and click open. And once you do that, it will ask you to name a file. So I'm going to name it test corporate. So I'm going to hit OK and it will be import over here. So now as you can see, it has been imported. Now just double click on that and the project will be opened up. And as you can see, all of them are placed like that. Now first thing first, make sure this tab section is on so that you can see what's in you right now. If it's not on, make sure you come over here and toggle it from here. Okay, sometime by default you will get something like this. So if it's the case, just go over here and click on this so that you can see this composition name. This is important for changing the image placeholders so that you can just double click on any image placeholders and they will open up side by side. Okay, then you will see all of these scenes are placed on top of each other and they will transition in on top of each other like that. If you want to increase some of the duration, you can just shift the duration something like that and they will increase the duration. You cannot increase more than 15 seconds. So if you just drag this endpoint, it will not work. All of the scenes by default 15 seconds and they are the maximum length of these scenes. So you have to be inside this 15 seconds. Alright, there should be 15 different scenes available. Okay, if I just go over here. So this is the last scene. Okay, and if you just hover over this any scene, you will see a marker over here. So you can, if you cannot see that, make sure to go over here and click on this show marker overlay, and it will indicate you that which scene you are right now and which image placeholders it's containing, so that you can easily go over here to this image section and open up that particular image section from here and change it easily from here. So now let's change some of these images. So let's suppose I'm going to go over here in the center and this is scene 5 and I want to change these images. So for that, as you can see, this contains image 14, 15, 16 and 17. So let's open up this 14, 15, 16 and 17 like so, and you can access them from here. Now I can just come over here to this master tab, right click and create new bin, and I'm going to call this one demo images. I'm just going to import all of my images over here. You can use videos as well. Okay, now I'm just going to click on this thumbnail view so that I can see that and just drag and drop my images over here, and I'm going to delete the bottom one and you can resize and position it from here. Make sure to fill up the entire screen. You can reposition the image later in that particular scene, but make sure to fit in this section. I'm going to drag and drop another one, fit it, and delete the bottom one, and I'm going to repeat the step for all of these 4 different scenes. Okay, now I can just close all of this, and now I'm inside this scene 5. As you can see, it has been placed nicely. Now in some portion, as you can see, it's not updating. That's because of the render cache. As you can see, there is a blue mark already happening. So that's why it's catching the previous render. So you can easily fix that just by go over here to this playback and you can delete render cache all, or it will be better if you just go over here to render cache and make it to none. In that way, it will not render cache your editing. But before final render, make sure to toggle it back to smart or user. Otherwise, it might give you some errors in the render. Alright, so this is the process how to change the images. You can, in the same way, you can change all of the images over here. There is total 50 different image placeholders for all of these 15 scenes. So you get the idea. Okay, now let's see how to change this text placeholders over here. So let's suppose I want to edit this scene to text and this color stuff over here. So select this scene to layer from here and come over here to this inspector tab. If it's not open, make sure to toggle it from here. And now you should be able to access all of these settings. So at first you will find this overlay settings. As you can see, there is a overlay going on behind the text and before the images, so that you can see the images clearly. If you don't want, you can turn it down completely to 0. So you can tone it down or up depending on your need, so that you can see the text clearly. And of course you can change the color from here. And after that, you will find all of the image position and scale. From here you can change the image's position and scale. Okay, so in this scene you contained 2, 3 and 4, so you can change these 2, 3 and 4 image placeholders. Okay, after that you will find all of the text parameters. So you can type your text over here. You can change the font, color and other font settings. And let's type some text. Okay, and after that there is another text, which is the description, and we'll find this. And if your text has some text box, it will be automatically resized. If I type over here, and in here you can change the text box width, height, etc., color over here. After that you will find some other element settings like this line settings. You can change the line color, position, etc., and there will be a dot element at the corner, so you can change the dot element color, position, etc. over here. So that's basically it for this scene. You can go to the next scene, select it, and basically you get all of these same kind of settings: overlay, position, text and elements. Okay, now let's suppose you don't need that much of placeholders over here. You just need 5 or 6 scenes. So you can easily select some of the scenes you don't like, and you can just delete them, and you can reposition them, something like that, depending on your duration need, and you can render this out over here. So it's completely flexible, you can do that, but you cannot duplicate any scene to use it twice. That will not work. Okay, so that's basically it for this changing text and colors. Now let's see how to export it. So once you're happy with your edit, let's go to deliver over here, and from here you can choose your render name, choose your destination folder, choose format, whatever you like, go to add to render queue, and you can start render over here. So that's basically it for this tutorial. I hope this is helpful. If you need any other support, feel free to contact me. I will be happy to answer.